Love, light, and blessings. Shamanic Awak Priestess here. And I wanted to make, I love watching favorites videos and end of the month videos. And what's really starting to resonate with me now is making middle of the month videos, so midpoint videos. And these are a good chance to show things that resonate with me, to talk about things that have been going on with me so far in the month. And also a great way to share upcoming video ideas, because I have some really exciting videos that I want to make these next couple of weeks and next month and stuff like that. So I'm going to share that with you guys. So I decided I kind of like the midpoint check-ins better than the end of the month videos, because what I like about one of my favorite things to watch is not only just like wrap ups, but I also love to watch to see what kind of decks and tools people are going to use for the upcoming week. So I find that midpoint is kind of a happy medium because I could talk about what I've been working with and my goals for the month. So it's kind of the best of both worlds. So I think I'm going to start to incorporate mid-month check-ins instead of monthly wrap-up videos. So we'll see. Maybe I'll do both, but right now I'm loving the midpoint ones. Okay, so I'm going to start with decks. So I'm not going to get into chakras like I usually do because I'm still working on the crown chakra. So I'm still working on the crown chakra, still working with the crown chakra crystals that I showed last month, and things like that. So I didn't want to keep showing you the same crystals. So it's pretty much that same thing. Still, I still have the crystal grid that I made last month. I've been really working on the crown chakra for a couple of months, like just really working on that guy. So I'm going to continue to do that. Um, so yeah. And talking about chakras, so my one of my recent acquisitions is Tori. I thought it was Tony. It's Tori Hartman's Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Because one of my well, actually a couple of my subscribers were talking about getting this one, and I think they thought it was Cyril Machete. No, it's Tori Hartman, and the artwork is. I don't even know if they have the artist name in here, but anyways, is the deck is created by Tori Hartman, and I've been loving this deck. But it's not just the deck itself, because there's a lot of things about this deck that aren't my favorite things, like the lack of diversity, so on and so forth. But the spirits told me to get this deck, and I did, and I'm happy that I did. One, oh my goodness, I love how she divided the tarot in chakra form. So I love that. She starts with the root chakra, then the sacral, the solar plexus, the heart, the throat, the third eye, and the crown. I didn't understand how she divided these. Like the lovers, she put in the crown chakra, and I'm like, okay. But in the workbook, and it's kind of a workbook guidebook, it kind of makes sense, okay? For example, I'm going to take out one of the cards, one of my first readings with this deck. I ended up getting the Lover's card in both the Angel Tarot and this one. So this is the Lover's card, and it's in the Crown Chakra. Now let's read what the guidebook says about it. The Crown Chakra. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, the major arcana is here. Okay, 6. The crown chakra, lovers, and I'm going to read from you from the guidebook. The fool discovers the delicious pleasures of desire. So the person in the cape is the fool. It's the person that started with the fool's card. The fool stands viewing the love she desires, observing passion and desire, or is she in the picture, looking upon her own experiences? This is her opportunity to step into the picture she only imagined until now. Will she? The 7th chakra message. In the Fool's first visit to a 7th chakra card, We wonder if she has learned of real love or only dreamed of it. Doesn't matter. Her connection to the universal consciousness has always been there. She sends this message to create the world, the union, the partnership, the pain, and the pleasure she seeks. Keywords: clarity, enlightenment, knowing, cosmic consciousness, and union. They also have reverse meanings in here, and they also have planet associations. So, Saturn, the planet requires discipline and hard work. Yet, that is also what it takes to ascend to the God consciousness of the seventh chakra, and the rewards is for a lifetime. There are times when people may wonder how someone achieved what appeared to come merely from luck. This is the mystery of both the seventh chakra and Saturn. What you work for will come to fruition. Then they also have meditations. So, how can you meditate with this card? Okay. And then also next steps. So, what else can you do? You know what I mean? So they like it's really good. Like I like the questions that they have in the guidebook because I feel like they're good journal prompts. Sorry. Good journal prompts. You can also do the meditation that it has in the guidebook. And then you can go further and deeper. So I kind of like that it's kind of different. And I like that it's different. It's something different. So right then and there, I was like, I love this. I love this deck. Like that's really creative. You know what I mean? Is she the fool? Is it her in the picture or is she looking outside of somebody else's relationship? Like I like that. So I love all the different colors. There's seven chakras and 11 cards in each chakra. And then you have the world card, which is like its own thing. So yeah, so it's a really, really, really great deck. So again, it may not be my aesthetics, but that's how good this deck is. Like it really makes you look at tarot and chakras in a different way. Like there's a lot of correspondences here that I wouldn't necessarily relate to said chakras. Can you see that? Okay. But it's really, really good. I love that picture right there, the moon. But it's a really, really, really amazing read. So I loved working with this deck, and I'm going to continue to work with it and things like that. So I put it back in order because I'm going to give other decks a chance this month. But I have really enjoyed working with this deck. So I kind of just wanted to read the guidebook, things like that. So yeah, I like this deck for journaling and healing purposes, you know, that kind of thing. Just going deep and asking questions. So I think it's a good deck for journaling, you know. So, and that's the Chakra Wisdom. Okay, not gonna talk about that anymore. I know I'm driving you guys crazy. Like I did with the Hoodoo Tarot. I was so obsessed with the Hoodoo Tarot when I first got it too. I still love that deck. Cannot, okay, cannot recommend that deck enough. My phone fell. We're gonna leave it there for now. Um, this month so far has been about rediscovering old loves. And my first official tarot deck, these are the backs, is the none other than the Angel Tarot. And I've had really beautiful readings with this deck. I've quite enjoyed working with it this month. I've also been journaling with this one as well. And I use this one, I see it more as an oracle than an actual tarot. But I've been working with it and loving it. I love rediscovering this deck and remembering why I loved it in the first place, and very nostalgic for me. So I've been working with the Angel Tarot. Kind of put it back in order because I'm going to give another deck a turn. Like I said, I consider it more of a oracle deck, so I switched it out for this deck, which I plan to work with for the rest of March. And that's the Archangel Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Love this deck so much. I get the most beautiful readings with it. And I'm gonna continue to work with it. This deck I love so much because I remember I kept getting the card about career changes, which is usually like leaving your job. And at the time I was like, why do I keep getting this stalker card? You know, I was getting mad with it already. And it ended up being because I was going to leave the psychic site. And I did do that. I didn't like the changes that they had made and the new people that had bought over the site. So I ended up creating my own website and weaning myself off the psychic hotline and then just going into business for myself, and things like that. So that was really like, wow. You know what I mean? It's going to be 3 years in June that I went to business for myself. So in celebration of that, I am having, this is the back, sorry. I am having a limited time only sale on everything on my website, on all my readings, and things like that. So check it out. Check it out. I'm having sales on my readings, so check it out on my website, shamanic@waxpriestess.com, and enjoy the limited time only sales. So you can save yourself a couple of bucks. For those that have never read with me or that have read with me, hey, you know, doesn't hurt to save a couple of bucks. It's my way of saying thank you to all my new, existing clients that have been there for me since day one, or the new people that have come to me, and for all the future clients that I'm going to have. So it's my way of saying thank you. So this is one of the reasons why I love the Archangel Oracle. This is my card pull today. Overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiel, the worst is now behind you and you are surmounting any previous challenges. As controversial as Doreen Virtue is, I have never found anybody that makes angel decks the way that she did, whether it was collabs, whatever the case may be, because I really love the Angel Tarot. I know that she had a Radley Valentine that actually pretty much worked on it the most, but like I love that, and I love her oracle decks. Like I know that nobody, like a lot of people don't like her because of what she did or whatever. I love using her. I haven't found any person that makes those types of decks when I want to just work with very light energy, like the way she did. I've tried to like other people's decks and they just don't do anything for me. So I'm just saying, like when I want that Archangel Angel energy, I'm gonna grab a Doreen Virtue deck. So I've tried a lot of the decks out there and they just do not resonate with me. I don't know. But anyways, that's besides the point. So I'm gonna keep my Archangel Oracle deck. Like I love it. So it's like one of my forevers. And then I've been working with and will continue to work with, like I said, the Archangel that I just started working with, and it's really good. And then I'm gonna work with this deck, the Vision Quest. This little white book is amazing. It really is amazing. Like I completely love it. And this deck I'm gonna work with for the rest of March. I switched out the Chakra Wisdom Tarot in order to work with this deck for the remainder of March. And of course, me being Taino Arawak, I love this deck so much. The artwork is gorgeousness. Like these are like one of my favorite decks. I use it to work on for myself and journal and do readings and things. Like I just love it. There's nothing about this deck I don't like. I love the borders, the artwork, just everything. And this is the back, and I don't know. I don't know what else to say, guys. I love it to death. Like it's great. It's amazing. So, yeah, I'm gonna work with this deck. Today's message that I got from this deck is the small medicine wheel. And just to show you how great this little white book is, okay? When I do professional readings, I do not read from a guidebook. These are just decks that I use on myself. I just wanted to say that. Just want to show you how good this is. So, like, if you guys want to work with this deck, just showing you guys some of the ones that have, like, good guidebooks and stuff. So, the 10th card, the small medicine wheel, relates to the Wheel of Fortune. Promising start, change, success, outgoing energy, completed cycle, gratitude, a new phase begins. The eagle hovers in the west of the wheel. He is the totem or power animal that furthers your spiritual growth and watches over your path. The coyote sits at the southern hem. So, anyways, yeah. So there's just like it's a good. It's a lot in here, but it's good. It has like the essence message. It'll give you like it'll explain all the animal correspondences and things like that, and then how you could kind of like the outer message, like how can you incorporate it in the physical world. So I'm gonna read the outer. An important lesson has been understood. Now something full of wonder will unfold. When a cycle has completed itself, your energy field expands to encompass new things. Now you will learn to be more attentive to what develops right from the start, thus gaining a higher perspective and consequently finding yourself less occupied with superficial things. Allow your consciousness to carry you into the dimension that wants to be explored as you cross the threshold. This is an excellent time to push your work forward successfully, but on a new basis. The power of the medicine wheel speaks to you from within. It helps you overcome obstacles and supports you all along the way. Like so resonates with me. So yeah. Yep. So that's the small medicine wheel from the Vision Quest. So just to show you how great that little white book is. Like I said, it has like 2 pages of stuff, but I wanted to read you the shorter version. I don't want you guys to be like, oh my god, that's like the longest video ever. Um, and also another deck that I've been working with, rediscovered, connected with, made a video about. So I'm not gonna go too into it. But it's the Dame Darcy. Like I love this deck so much. I've been doing my professional readings with it. It is amazing. I'm going to continue to work with it throughout the month of March. And it has definitely made it to a working deck for client reads. So it's just amazing. Amazing. And I just love it. And I'm so glad that I ended up keeping it and that it has stayed in my collection. So yes. And that's the Dame Darcy. Okay, these are the beautiful backs. And this is not the one that's edged. She has new ones that are edged now. This is not the one. This is like 1 or 2 versions before that one. So this doesn't have the plagiarized images because she redrew those with the other Mermaid Tarot from the Los Caribo. She redrew those images for this one, so I don't have any of the controversial imagery from that. But yes, the Dame Darcy, completely love it. And I will continue to work with that one, and it's actually become a working deck for me now. The last deck I'm going to talk about is Under the Rose of Lenormand. I'm going to get more and more into Lenormand. And so I plan on working with this guy this month as well. Like excited to work with it. I love this one because it has diversity in it. So have your Caucasian male and female, and you have your melanated, you have your melanated male and female. So that is one of the many reasons why I love this beautiful deck, and I'm going to be studying with this deck in the month of March. So, and that's the, Under the Roses Lenormand. And reason why I'm going to be using Lenormand the rest of this month is because I found something really cool. And that's the Essential Lenormand, Your Guide to Precise and Practical Fortune Telling by Rana George. This is my daughter's book. I bought this book years ago for my daughter. My oldest daughter, she's the 19-year-old. She's going to be 20. She's going to be 20 in a couple months. She never she was never into tarot. Still isn't into tarot. I've bought her tarot, and it's not her thing. Other than she can really connect with the New Orleans Voodoo Tarot. That's like her deck. She could, but any other tarot deck she cannot read with it. Like, it's crazy because she reads with it very intuitively, but like it's really accurate, so I love it. But anyways, getting back to what I was talking about, she's learned on this book, so it's a pretty used, well-loved book. She learned how to read Lenormand on this book, and I didn't want to get a Lenormand book, like a how to, because I knew I had one. So I was spring cleaning today, and I found this book, and she's like, I don't need it anymore, so she gave it to me, and I'm gonna use it to study Lenormand. So that's what I'm gonna work with Under the Rose Lenormand this month, and do some deep studies. Like, I know how to read Lenormand, but I want to get academic with it. And this book, she got she learned, like, this is the book that she learned on. So I'm one of those people, like, I'll learn on one book, and then I don't do like a lot of books and stuff. So I love this, and it doesn't break my rule of the deaf year because this is a book that's my daughter, so I didn't have to go out and buy a book. So that's another reason why too. So yeah, so I'm going to let you guys know and review this book and let you know what I think of it. For those of you that, want to get into Lenormand. So that's one of my goals. Jose, everybody. Okay, I also want to talk about now. So we talked about my decks. Talk about my goals with the books and stuff that I want to do. I don't know why I said Jose. Okay. Now I want to talk about incense. So this is my frankincense and myrrh. It's homemade. So this is not like hem or anything. This is like a homemade actually. And they're so good. I've been having this for years. I'm going to buy more. Oh my God. It is the best smelling frankincense and myrrh. Like, this one's handmade. Dipped in oil, whatever the case may be. It was one of the, like, it comes in this little rinky-dink. You can see it's a beat-up box. I can't even see where the shop is, so I'm gonna try to go through my Amazon so I can reorder more. But you could tell, like, it has grease in it and stuff. Like, it's old. But anyways, it's so good. Like, I've been using it. I'm almost finished with it, but I've used a lot of frankincense and myrrh, but like that by far is the best smelling. So I've been using a lot of it this month. I've been also using this tea that I got from the Spanish store. It's Manda tea. It's yerba mate. And it's really, really good. It's actually what I'm drinking right now. It's really, really good tea. So that's been like my favorite herb this month is yerba mate. Talking about my daughter. So she used to be kind of into crystals. Now she's not so much. You know, she's never been like crazy about crystals, but she did like kind of get into them. But like, you know how sometimes you outgrow something, like that's not part of her spiritual journey. Now she's more into herbs and things like me. But I love crystals, so I love herbs more. Herbs are my favorite. But right under herbs is crystals. And so she wasn't doing anything with this crystal. And I picked it up and I connected with it because I have gotten it for her. She's like, you can have it. So I have this on my reading table. It's beautiful amethyst. Like, I am obsessed with it. It's a beautiful piece. It's gorgeous. You know, it's a natural amethyst, and I have it on my reading altar. I like how it's like indented there. Like I like the shape of it. So definitely have it on my reading desk. It's like one of my favorite things this month. So I've been like loving the energy that it gives me. And this fluorite is like, I love putting it in my hands when I'm journaling and things like that. So it's like really one of my favorites. I've been burning this candle. It's pretty much almost done. It's the Relax candle by Bath and Body Works. And it has lavender and cedarwood. And I love having this candle on when I'm doing my professional readings. As you can see, it's like I need to get another candles. I need to get more candles and things like that. So I'm going to replace it. But I need to get more Bath and Body candles. I need to restock. This is like my last one that's like this. And I'll replace it with another candle for readings and stuff. But I love the Bath and Body Works Relax, Stress Reliever, Love. I love, they're really great candles. Okay, so I talked about tea, my crystals, the book that I want to read. I've been doing a lot of candle work for others mostly this month, but I have done some protection work for myself, some like health spells and things like that, which, you know, what's going on right now kind of is a good thing. It's a good thing to do right now. I'm also planning to make some really cool videos this month. So I'm gonna make a video this month. Okay, it's called Red Flags and what to watch out for. And this was inspired by a conversation I had earlier today. As well as conversations I've been having for the last couple of weeks. So I did the psychic versus intuition, that kind of thing. But I want to do a video about how to kind of know if someone is scamming you, because you know there's a lot of people that are in need, and they'll go seek out a root worker or spellcaster to do workings for them, to do spells for them. And there are a lot of scam artists out there. So this is going to be a video designed to kind of tell signs of when someone's being a scam artist. That way it can help you guys, even if it's not with me. If you're gonna seek somebody help spiritually, at least you'll know what to look out for. And like I always tell people, use your common sense too, and listen to the intuition, you know. But yeah, I'm gonna make a video about that. I've been writing notes and things. I was planning to make it tonight, but I couldn't. You know, Sundays are my day off, and I ended up spending time with the kids and all that good stuff. So, but I will be making that video this upcoming week. I'm also going to continue my paranormal series. A lot of people loved part one. I might make it a 3, 4, maybe 6 part series. So look out for that. I'm also going to make videos on different types of entities because I noticed that video really got a lot of response. A lot of people not talking about that. So we're going to have those spiritual chats. I'm still going to continue my spirit chat on various different topics and things like that. And, you know, I'm just going to keep talking about the stuff that you guys like me talking about. So, you know, look out for those videos and things like that. So definitely going to continue with the spiritual talks because you guys seem to love listening about paranormal stories. I'm also going to talk a little bit more in the future about my practice with the orishas and the loas and you know all that good stuff because I do like to share my practice with you guys and things like that. So just look out for all these videos that are going to be coming up in the next couple of weeks. And can't believe we're at 3,200 subscribers. I'm like really excited about it. This has been my favorites of the month so far and things like that. I have one more thing I want to share, and then I think I'm going to end the video with that. So you guys talk a lot about my hair, like, oh, I love your hair and things like that. So I use, I've been using this shampoo. It's like all squeezed up. So it's Crece Pelo. And I believe it's from a Dominican creator. So I use the shampoo, the conditioner, and I know it's all dented because you could tell I'm using the heck out of it, and the leave-in. So yeah, I've been using Crece Pelo So everything's like in Spanish, but yeah. So basically, hair crece pelos, hair grow. So it's been really good for my hair. So I don't know if you guys wanted to know that. I'm using crece pelo shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in rinse, and I also use pink oil to moisturize my hair. So that's the stuff that I use: Luster's pink oil and crece pelo. So that's what I've been using in my hair lately because I've been getting so many compliments about it. So anyways, much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. And until the next video, please look out for the red flags if you're going to hire somebody to do spiritual work for you. That way you guys can save the heartache. Because I've heard too many horror stories. So I'm definitely going to do a video on that. Paranormal series part 2 coming up in the next couple of weeks, and the different types of entities. So we're going to talk about all that, sleep paralysis and all these things. So because a lot of people are like, yes, I want to hear about this, please give us the tea. I'm also going to talk about ATR's African traditional religious, different types of deities and all that. So we're going to get into it in 2020. So look out for some really great videos. But I wanted to do a check-in with you guys, let you know what's going on, what's up, what's gonna happen with your stuff. Drinking my tea. And we're getting some tea these next couple of months. But I love you guys. Much love, much light. Look out for some witchy holes and all that good stuff, okay? Bye, guys. If you want to work with me on a one-on-one basis, shamanic@priestess.com. I'm a psychic. I connect to your past, present, and future. Also, I do root work, spell work, always with a pre-consultation. My prices for my spells are not in there. I'm going to explain to you guys why. It's because I used to be very upfront about my pricing. And so the less complicated spell work will be cheaper. The ones that would be short term and all that kind of stuff, people started picking whatever they want, pretty much trying to tell me what to charge. So I find it easier to have the pre-consultation on there, and then I will explain to you in there. And I'll get more into that in the video about the red flags, but what the pricing will be. I'm always very upfront about it. But when it comes to spell work, you can't pick what you want to like do. Like if you're going to do it, you have to understand what it entails, like I'll explain, and the complexity of it is going to always affect pricing. The more work I have to do into something, the more I have to charge for that, you know. But we'll get more into that with the red flags video. But I just wanted to put there. Spiritual investigation readings are still on there. Your general psychic readings, where you love readings, health reading, job reading, relocation. Like my psychic readings cover all subjects. Whatever you want, you can ask whatever questions you want in various different topics that you want when you buy the general psychic readings, just FYI. But I have some new things that are going to be coming up in my shop, so watch out for that in the next couple of weeks. Very exciting new items and services I'm going to be adding onto my website. So I'm going to continue to expand my practice. My March Hoodoo classes started this week. Mad excited. The August classes are all full. So this is really excited. This is my second bout. Then I'm going to do the one in August. And then I'm done with my Hoodoo classes for this year. I have a waiting list possibly for next year. It depends. I might do it, I might not. So I will let you guys know because it's a lot of work. Because there's other things I also want to teach. So, you know, there's other workshops and classes and things that I want to do next year. So we'll see if I'm going to return the Hoodoo classes and all that stuff. Okay, guys? Much love, much light, much blessings. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, if you want to work with me on one-on-one basis, psychic, spell work, anything like that, go to my website, shamanic@whitepriestess.com. The link is on every one of my videos. Bye, guys.